Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Milburt. Happy birthday to you.
Happy second birthday, Milburt!
Hello, welcome to Milburt Plays. I'm player 1 Mel.
I'm player 2 Brit.
And today we're playing Shadowgate for the Nintendo Entertainment System. This is a game that I kind of grew up playing. Brit, have you ever played this before?
I did not grow up with it, but we played it later in life as a couple and beat it.
We did. As always, with the new game that we play, we've got a little game facts description, and Brit is going to do the honors for us.
Yay! A hidden key unlocks an ancient castle's door. As it creaks open on rusted hinges, the whisper of a dank, stale wind delivers this chilling warning. Danger awaits you. Yet, within these dark and ominous walls lies your quest. Welcome to the Castle Shadowgate. Your destiny, as the last of a great line of hero kings, is to terminate the diabolical Warlock Lord before his dreaded black magic unleashes the hideous behemoth and destroys the world. With a strong heart and shining armor, you carefully choose your path of travel throughout the castle's sinister grounds. Along the way, you'll discover strange and wondrous objects. Some things may be useful on your journey, others may be deadly to the touch. 3D images, unsurpassed graphics, and special sound effects unfold as you venture through those grave ruins. But beware, your next move could be your last. Using screens and graphics like those in the best interactive PC games, Shadowgate is the most challenging, participatory adventure you've ever experienced on the NES. Shadowgate. Enter if you dare.
Enter if you dare. Okay, that was really good. Yeah, a lot of this is definitely a challenging game. This is definitely a game that's full of twists and turns and easy ways to die.
So let's hit start.
And so I'm going to go start a new file. This game does have save files, which is really nice. And it auto saves for you too when you die. And we're going to go file 1 and we're going to hit start right now.
The last thing that you remember is standing before the wizard Lakmir as he waved his hands. Now you find yourself staring at an entryway which lies at the edge of a forest. The druid's words ring in your ears. Within the Castle Shadowgate lies your quest. The dreaded Warlock Lord will use his black magic to raise the behemoth from the dark depths. The combination of his evil arts and the great Titan's power will surely destroy us all. You are the last of line of kings, the seed of prophecy that was foretold eons ago. Only you could stop the evil one from darkening our world forever. Very well.
Gritting your teeth, you swear by your god's name that you will destroy the Warlock Lord. Alright, so now we are actually officially in the game. You'll notice a menu at the bottom with a bunch of commands. You have to use the commands to interact with anything in the world. That's kind of a gripe of mine with the game, but you'll see, like, it really does kind of work out.
It's a point and click.
It's a point and click, yeah, exactly. You've got your inventory list on the right, and you can shuffle through those. Right now I only have one thing, so... And then up in the corner you have your torches. And these are very important to always have at least one torch lit at all times.
I will be the torch reminder.
When it starts going low, there's a really awful, like, the soundtrack changes and then anxiety goes up, and if it goes out, you die.
And you'll probably hear it in the background as we go.
Yeah, I'll probably end up turning that part up just at least once just so you hear. So let's go right in. Open the door.
The door is open.
Nice.
It's the door leading into the Castle Shadowgate.
No kidding. Oh, And there's eyes up on the ceiling here.
That pitiful wizard Lackmere was a fool to send a buffoon like you to stop me. You will surely regret it, for the only thing here for you is a horrible death.
The sound of maniacal laughter echoes in your ears. Okay, and the first thing that we need to do in any room,
Torches!
pick up the torches. Take the torches.
The torch is in hand.
These things are like gold, and they start running low
The torch is in hand.
when you move further into the castle. So you've got 2 doors.
We're gonna open. The door is locked.
The door is locked. What about this door? The door is locked. This is the first, like, okay, Shadowgate is a rough game, and there's a lot of, like, experimentation that you have to go through to figure out what to do next. You
It's
know?
the entrance to Shadowgate. You can hear wolves howling deep in the forest behind you.
They don't really give you a whole lot of hints or anything. It's just trial and error, but we're going to open the skull right here,
Da-na-na-na.
which they never told
As
you
if
about.
by magic, a key appears.
So, and then we have to come down here and take the key.
The key, 1, is in hand.
There we go.
Okay.
And then I can just click on the door and you go through it.
You stand in a long corridor.
So now we're back here. We're going to use key number 1
What do you want to use this on?
on this door right here.
Click! The key worked. It unlocked the door.
No kidding. And we're going to go through the door.
You seem to be wasting your time.
Well, yeah. That's because I have use still highlighted. You have to press B and unlock it, and there you go. You're very specific with your commands. You have to be very specific with where your pointer is on the screen. Otherwise, you'll get an error message, and you'll see.
You'll see. The stone walls seem uncomfortably close as you walk down the stairs.
Neat. So first thing we do, take the torches.
Torch!
Take that one.
The torch is in hand.
Now I have 3 torches.
The torch is in hand!
And this one's weird. Why did it not stack with the other ones? We'll find out. We're going to open this book right here.
The book is opened and examined. A rectangular hole has been cut out of the inside of the book.
And inside is a key. We're going to take that key.
The key, too, is in hand.
All right. One nice thing, too, is you don't have to click on screen to move. You can click on the mini-map and it'll move you back. So now we're back here again.
You stand in a long corridor.
Yep. Blah, 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 blah. We're going to use that key that we just found.
What do you want to use this on?
This little broom closet here.
Click! The key worked and unlocked the door.
Neat. Go through.
Oh! As you enter, you can see a sword and a sling inside.
And I'm going to take both of those. These will come in handy later.
The sling was taken.
Neat.
The sword is in hand. Neat.
And we'll leave the closet. Finally, we can start moving on.
Stand in a long corridor. Blah, 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 blah.
Yep, we sure are.
The
All right.
stone passage wins to an unseen end.
So if you go around the corner, you'll see a room with 3 doors.
The stones in these walls were probably cut by the hands of enslaved mountain dwarves.
But we're not going to go through these doors yet. We're actually going to go back.
The stone passage wins. Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah. And then we're going to open up this stone right here. Again, a secret they don't tell you about.
How would you even know?
I don't know.
How would you even know? I'm sorry, but like, that is not. Like, even the gray was just slightly off gray. But this. Secret passage. As soon as you enter the room, there's stuff.
There's an arrow on the wall. So we're going to take the arrow off the wall.
The arrow is in hand.
And remember, take your torches.
Torch! You
Yeah.
can't take it.
What about this one? You
You
can't,
can't take it.
That's because these are not actually torches. Which again, how are you supposed to know this?
You moved the torch.
They're switches.
It's a hidden door. There is a spiral staircase leading down.
Alright, let's take the spiral staircase leading down.
Huzzah.
And they stand at the edge of a deep chasm.
From the darkness below arise the screams of the undead. Oh, God! Oh, carnage! Oh!
Alright, we have 2 bridges. One looks very sturdy.
This cave is hewn roughly in the chasm's wall.
The other bridge looks like it's made of rotten wood and snakes. Which bridge would you like to go through?
I feel like with the point and click, you know, Maybe they're tricking us. Maybe we should go on the snake bridge.
Maybe the good bridge is just a little too suspicious, you think?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. Let's go across the janky bridge.
As you reach the middle of the bridge, it collapses under your feet!
Uh-oh.
The bridge won't hold you. You can't cross unless you lose some weight. That's rude.
Right? It's a sad thing your adventures have ended here. Continue. All right, back in the passage. Let's try that again.
So not a trick.
Not a trick. It seems like this obvious choice was actually very obvious. You're going to see that Grim Reaper quite a bit, because I'm going to show you some alternative routes you can take. I'm not just going to speedrun this.
What's this? A wraith is standing in your way, barring your path.
So, that, let's use... Remember that torch that we had?
What do you want to use this on?
That torch that doesn't match the rest.
The torch burns with a strange white flame. With a shout, you throw the flaming torch at it. With a blinding flash, the white flame engulfs the undead apparition. Huzzah. When you open your eyes again, the wraith is gone.
And you'll notice my torch is getting a little low, so we're going to light a new one.
What do you want to use this on?
This torch.
The torch is lit.
Neat.
It's lit, fam.
It's so lit, fam. First thing we do, take torches.
The torch is in hand.
Just get used to seeing torches and taking
You
it.
can't take it.
I can't take it!
The torch is in hand.
And we're going to take this.
The cloak is in hand.
And we're going to go through the door.
The door is open.
Neat.
This small stone chamber is lined on one side by 2 barred portals.
Okay. First thing we're going to do, take that torch.
Torch!
Can never have too many torches. You got to keep things lit.
Lit, lit.
We're going to take the bottle.
The bottle 2 is in hand.
We're going to take this bottle.
The bottle 1 is in hand.
And then this burrito looking thing sitting on the shelf here is actually a scroll. So we're going to open our burrito.
The scroll 1 is open. Your hands begin to sweat because of your extreme excitement.
So excited. 5 to find, 3 are won, and 1 gives access the bladed sun, the silver orb to banish below, the staff of ages to vanquish the foe, joining to the golden blade, the last to invoke the platinum horn. That didn't rhyme. That's just lazy. Okay, that was really useful.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, let's read the sign.
EPOR.
EPOR!
EPOR!
The sign reads EPOR. If you ever do get stuck and you need a hint, you can press the start button and it will kind of give you a hint. Sometimes. And in this room it says, some things require a second glance. So let's look at that sign again.
EPOR. EPOR. EPOR.
You got it!
It seems to be some sort of magic word.
Obviously. Oh, and we learned a spell.
You've learned 1 magic spell. Dun da da da.
Just 1.
You know what EPOR is backwards for? Rope.
Indeed. It also spells Opry if you rearrange the letters.
Okay. The spell was chanted.
EPOR! EPOR! EPOR!
There are many strange things in this world. When you said the magic spell, the rope moved. Na 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 na. Having stretched up to the hole, the rope stops moving.
There we go.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! So we're gonna follow that up there. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
This room full of mirrors reminds you of the Elven Funhouse at King Otto's Fair. Huh.
Alright.
Okay.
First thing we're gonna do.
Take. Torch! The torch is in hand.
Neat.
Torch! The torch is in hand.
Awesome. And, you know, just so we can make a clean sweep of the room, we're gonna take the broom. Alright, let's move out of this room backwards.
This long, cold hallway is lined on either side by half a dozen coffins.
We can open any choice of these. Some lead to treasure, some lead to grisly death.
I think it looks like the Scooby-Doo montage of them trying to get away from the enemies. The lid of the coffin is open. Loot?
And we're going to open these two on the right first.
The lid of the coffin is open. A mummy stands silently before you.
And we're going to open that bag. Oh, hello. Sorry, I didn't see you there. I'm just hanging out in here.
Is he under wraps?
Yeah.
Bag 2 is open. Do you remember that Disney Channel original movie?
All by myself.
The cop coin is in hand.
That was kind of like the golden era of Disney.
I know.
Disney Channel original
Halloween
movies.
Town.
Xenon.
Xenos Lapidus.
Smart House.
Smart House was good.
Yep.
Yep.
And then on the Mummy Friends, sorry bud, we're gonna...
What do you want to use this on?
Our tender dry friend here.
Oh no. The mummy bursts into flames, leaving behind a scepter among the ashes. Dun da da da.
And this thing is a pain in the butt to pick up. You have to get just, like, pixel perfect.
The scepter is in hand.
That's actually the first time I've picked it up on my first try.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Huzzah.
We're gonna move out of the room.
You're not taking the loot?
It's just an empty bag now.
Oh, okay.
I don't need a bag.
The door is open.
I have a seemingly unlimited amount of inventory space, so.
The stones in these walls were probably cut by hands of enslaved mountain dwarves.
So now we're back in that hallway from earlier with the 3 doors. And we are going to go through this one.
The right door? You seem to be wasting your time.
Seems so.
The door's open.
There we go. Na-na.
A shark swims by as if patrolling this calm pool.
Na-na.
Who put a shark down? Like, did they...
It's a sewer shark.
It's a sewer shark, yeah. How would you capture a shark? And then, like, bloop, put it in.
Put it in your dungeon.
Yeah. Water cascades over a subterranean cliff into a cool, clean stream.
This is another example of Shadowgate trolling ya. Because if you try to move to the only other door in the area...
The way is blocked by a landslide, and even with your might, you cannot clear yourself a path.
So, the only way to progress from here is to move to this little space behind the waterfall.
Because you would know this, obviously.
It's not marked on the map.
No, yeah.
You know, you
Yeah.
would come here, think it's a dead end, and turn right around.
Yeah.
But you cannot progress further in the game without coming in here.
The damp walls of this eerie cabin are rough and irregular.
So there's a rock on the wall.
Rock, and roll high skill.
I'm going to try to open the rock.
It won't open.
I'm going to try to take the rock.
You can't take it.
So all that's left is violence. We're going to hit the rock.
You hit the rock as hard as you can.
Ow! All my finger bones! Kapow!
The loose rock falls down as if hinged to the wall. So there's loot. So somebody put the loot up on the wall and then blocked it with the rock.
But it's a fake rock.
But it's a fake rock that you have to hit.
Right, behind a waterfall.
Behind a waterfall.
In a random room
In
behind
a random room.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Makes sense.
Total sense.
Bag 1 is open. The bag contains 3 large jewels.
And the jewels are red, white, and blue. The white gem is in hand. The red gem is in hand. The blue gem is in hand.
Ta-da!
And this is for S's and G's. We'll take the bag too. Clean them out. I don't think you actually ever need to use the bags, but, you know.
You're standing in a dark underground cavern.
And we got that pretty sick sling earlier. Perfect opportunity
You can't take it.
to take some rocks.
The stone is in hand.
And I'm going to grab 2. I think I only need 1, but it never hurts to have an extra because otherwise you have to come all the way back here.
You can't take it.
I can't take it.
We're not gonna take it.
I just can't take it.
No, we ain't gonna take it.
I can't take it.
You can't take the rock.
There
The
we go.
stone is in hand.
And just to save us some time later,
What do you want to use this on?
I'm going to use this on that sling and load a rock in there just so it's ready.
You've put the small stone in the sling.
All right. Neat. let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here! Ah!
Da,
Da-da. This subterranean cavern has been carved by centuries of supernatural erosion.
Supernatural, not even just natural.
Supernatural.
So maybe it's like a supernatural shark.
An alien shark?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Still going with sewer shark.
Okay. The door is open.
Do you remember that movie on Disney Channel with the sand shark? Whatever that was. It was
The pizza shark.
the pizza tree?
Yeah, it had the oldest brother from Home Improvement.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even remember what it wasn't. It was bad, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. You enter a cold room. The stench of flesh in decay pervades the small chamber.
You begin to shiver. This room is really cold. And first thing we're gonna do, take some torches. Uh-oh, torch is running low as well.
Torch. Everybody, the torch is in it. The torch is in it.
No, I'm running out of time here.
Hurry, get the torch.
There we go.
The torch is lit.
Fam.
Torch is lit.
So lit.
Okay.
Alright, so there's a couple choices in this room. The most obvious one is to open up this hatch. I think the door is unlocked. Yeah, so we can go through the door. Why don't we do that first? Ooh,
Fear grips you as you enter this hot room.
it's so hot.
You're hot and you're cold. Yes, and you're no.
And first thing we're gonna do,
Take the shield.
take the shield.
The shield is in hand.
Unless you want a grisly death. From that.
You raise your shield just in time to block the dragon flame.
Nice. There's two other things that you have to grab in this room, and then there's one optional thing you can grab in this room if you want it. The hammer.
The hammer is in hand.
Ouch!
Again, flame spews forth. You use the shield for protection.
So this is why we grabbed the shield.
It's getting hot in here. You don't know how much longer you can stand it. I am getting so hot.
And then the spear.
The spear is in hand.
Oh, whoosh.
Again, flame spews forth. You use the shield for protection.
Nice.
It's getting hot in here.
I don't know how much longer I can stand it. You can only use the shield 4 times, and on the 4th time you die. So
Torch!
we're going to take that torch. And that is the last thing we're going to grab. If you grab anything more, you're dead.
Again, flame. You sport. You're like, oh, God.
And the only reason I know that is from trial and error.
Yeah.
I've died a lot.
Don't get greedy.
Right. The treasure chest is welded shut, so you can't actually open that. I'm going to save us some time.
The room reeks of rotten meat.
Another obvious choice. Why don't we go down the hatch?
The door is open.
Okay, here we go.
A broken fragment of a wooden ladder hangs from the opening. As you go down the trapdoor, you realize you took a big step. The fall is quite fatal.
Made a big steppy.
Continue.
It's a sad thing that your adventures have ended here. Continue. All right, back in the dragon room. We still have all the items we picked up, so let's just go back.
The room stinks of rotten meat.
Ew. This would be a great time. There's a little hole in the wall there.
By the door.
And, again, by just trial and error, we're going to use the white gem.
What do you want to use this on?
I want to use it on here, please.
The gem fits perfectly in the hole.
It's a natural fit.
It's a natural fit. A small crystal sphere magically appears on the stand. Diddly-doo.
So, we're going to look at that first.
This crystal sphere is you're as cold as ice.
It's cold as ice. Where's my torch? It's running low. Every time you die, your torch dies with you, so we're gonna need another one here.
Torch.
Light it up.
Torch. The torch is lit.
Yay. Yeah. We're gonna take that sphere because it looks important.
The sphere is in hand.
If it's cold as ice, it's not a comfortable hand that's holding this right now. Alright. We're done with this room.
The stones in these walls are probably cut by the dwarves.
Mm-hmm. Probably.
This subterranean cavern is
And then we need to get that key. So we're going to use our sphere, which is as cold as ice,
What do you want to use this on?
on the lake. Blah, obviously.
You drop the sphere into the lake and notice the ripples disappear as the water turns to ice.
Now we can walk, in quotations, across the pond and get the key.
The key 3 is in hand.
Neato. Now we're going to try to take our sphere back. I really want that back. I actually need that back.
You can't take it.
What?
You can't take it.
I just can't take it.
We're not gonna take it.
So, okay, so maybe it's frozen in the lake, so why don't we,
What do you want to use the torch on?
why don't we use, like, just use it on the sphere, right?
Mhm.
That makes sense.
The sphere has put out the flames.
Okay, so maybe not on the sphere.
Uh-oh. Do you need a torch first?
I will, in a second.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to just use it on the pond.
You put the burning torch close to it. The torch melts away the ice over the sphere, allowing it to float to the surface. Not surprisingly, the lake quickly refreezes.
Of course, not surprisingly. I'm not surprised at all. We do need another torch, though. I'm going through them a lot faster than normal.
Torch. The torch is lit!
Yeet! And we're going to take our sphere back. I'll take that. Thank you.
The sphere's in hand.
Gotta get that sphere in these hands.
The stones in these walls are probably cut by a dwarf.
Awesome. Let's go back to our mummy room
The
here.
walls, the floor, the coffins are open.
If you want to know what's in these other coffins, this one you can't open. This one...
The lid of coffin is open. As you open the tomb, a banshee flies out and emits a ear-shattering scream. You're all right, but it is very hard to hear.
What?
Huh? Hot cocoa?
I said it's fairly hard to
You want
hear.
hot cocoa?
What?
Come on here. The lid of coffin is open. This green slime is quite disgusting.
And unfortunately, the only way out of this room is through that. So why don't we
I
just...
guess we're gonna... You try to pass the slime, but it engulfs your body, dissolving it into seconds.
Oh, what a world! What a world!
You die instantly. No pain, no nothing. You were slimed.
You were slime!
Burp, 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 burp.
It's a sad thing your adventures have ended here.
Continue.
Alright, let's try that again. I just wanted to show you what was in these. We don't actually have to go open those at all.
No.
Alright, this room is full of mirrors, and we're gonna go down. There's something I forgot to do in this room.
You're inside a small room. EPOR! EPOR!
Barely noticeable is a little door frame on the back wall.
You feel the ground shake as the rock moves slowly aside to reveal a passageway.
How about that? How about that? And we're gonna go through there.
The cold water from the limestone drips on your neck, sending shivers down your spine.
Ooh. Alright, where is it? We have to go down. Again, through trial and error.
What do you want to use this blue gem on?
It's the blue gem.
As soon as you place the blue gem in the hole, you hear the sound of grinding stone. The wall slowly rises.
To reveal a wizard.
Oh, listen, warrior! The Warlock Lord can only be defeated by thy courage and the Staff of Ages! Remember, 5 to find, 3 for a staff, 1 to be the key, and 1 to be the pathway! Have thine wits about thee, warrior! Farewell!
And then we just lock him back in there. Thanks, man! No, wait! Just let me out, please.
I need to use the bathroom!
So he tossed us another burrito. We're gonna open up our burrito.
The scroll too is open. You've read the scroll. The burrito reads,
As the shadow of wind thou shalt be, Humana.
Humana.
You've learned 1 magic spell.
As the spell was chanted, the scroll too quickly vanished.
Bye, burrito. Nom 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 nom.
Right. Vanished. Sure, we didn't eat it. What are we talking
I was
about?
pretty hungry, you know. You're inside a small room.
We sure are.
EPOR, EPOR.
Back in the EPOR room, so we're gonna go back up here. This room's full of mirrors and blah 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 blah. King Otto. And we're going to use our newly acquired hammer.
What do you want to use this on?
This middle one.
Bellowing like some Norse god, you smash the hammer into the mirror.
For Valhalla!
Hurrah!
Psh!
You shatter the mirror, revealing an iron door.
Neat.
Neat.
If you want to use your hammer on any of the other doors,
What do you want to use this on?
this one. You've opened a magic portal into deep space. You're immediately sucked through. Wow! The lack of air causes you to quickly lose consciousness. The Grim Reaper quickly embraces you. It's a sad thing your adventures have ended here. Continue. All right, back up the rope. If you're wondering what the hammer does to the other mirror, because getting sucked down into space is pretty exciting. I don't know how we're going to top that.
I know. As soon as you break the mirror, shards of glass fly through the air and slice into your body. Blood pours from the wounds and your body slumps to the floor.
It's a sad thing your adventures have ended here. Continue. Okay, so we're going to do the right one. I mean the middle one, but you know what I mean. The correct one.
Right.
Right is wrong. Middle is right. It makes about as much sense as anything else in this game.
Indeed.
Alright, use your hammer.
If all else fails,
Smash it with the hammer.
indeed.
Words to live by.
Bellowing like a Norse god, you smash it. And you shatter the mirror, revealing an iron door.
And then that key we picked up from our skeleton friend is going to help open this door.
Yeet! The key worked! It unlocked the door!
Now, if you try to go through here,
This room is incredibly hot.
this must be what the lower levels of Gehenna are like. Which I'm assuming means
Is-
some sort of hell-like
Hot.
place.
Hot, baby.
It's really hot. The heat is unbearable and you have to turn back. So, again, how are you supposed to know this? But you need to take your cloak that you got from that wraith way back in the, first part of this game.
Right, what do you want to use this on?
I'm gonna use it on myself.
You try on the cloak and find it very unbecoming. It barely fits over your armor.
Most unbecoming.
Most unbecoming. Cha.
It's tiny, and if you, read the description on the cloak, it's just an ordinary cloak.
It's so hot, you begin to sweat profusely.
But we're not on fire, so that's a plus. Let's open the door.
The door is open.
Let's go through the door.
Suddenly, you feel a gust of wind.
Uh-oh.
A searing blast of heat knocks you across the room.
Come at me, bro.
Alright. If you try to use any weapons or anything whatsoever, this guy will just incinerate you.
So what do you suggest?
We have something that is as cold as ice.
What do you want to use it on?
This fire's a burning night so low.
You hurl the sphere into the fire below you. The hellspawn flames quickly vanish as soon as the sphere touches them. With nothing to feed itself on, the fire drake immediately follows suit.
And, my first time through here, I kind of looked at this and...
Your view of the floor is totally obscured by a thick black oil.
And I'm carrying torches.
And you need a torch.
I actually do need a torch now that I look at it. But I used the torch on the oil the first time through and lit myself on fire. And, and met our Skeletor friend.
Yep.
Let's just go through the door.
Yep. A sharp, cold wind whips up over the ledge of the deep, dark chasm.
Oop.
As you step on the bridge, a troll appears and says, "Tuh! Yo, this bridge is mine!
What a troll.
It'll cost you a gold coin to cross!" Cha!
We don't have gold coins, if you've noticed. We do have copper coins, so I'm gonna give him a copper coin. Why not?
What do you want to use this on?
On his nerps. There
Here.
you go.
The troll says that the toll has just been raised to 2 gold coins. But we don't have 2 gold coins.
What about 2 copper coins?
The troll shouts, "Hey! What's this? That isn't gold! Are you trying to cheat me?" The troll then picks you up. The troll that picks up the bridge, causing you to fall into the chasm.
Picks up the entire bridge.
Yep, just yeet!
The Grim Reaper stands below you, waiting to catch you. It's a sad thing your adventures have ended here. Also, that was a pretty good catch, wouldn't you say?
Continue.
Continue. Alright, let's just,
That's funny. I imagine that too. Like, what? It's a sad thing.
We gotta stop meeting like this. Alright, we'll try this again.
As you step on the bridge, a troll appears and says, "Yo, this bridge is mine. It'll cost you a gold coin to cross."
So, at this point, we don't have any money to pay this guy, so
I think we need to yeet the meat.
we're gonna solve it like solve all our problems through violence. I do have a spear.
What do you want to use the spear on?
This bro right here.
The troll falls silently into the dark cavern. You listen,
Huh?
but you do not hear him crash.
Alright, moving on.
Yay! You seem to be wasting your time.
Sometimes.
The moon casts a brilliant shadow over the grounds of the courtyard.
First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna raise the bucket in the well.
The crank turns rather easily. At the end of the rope, there is a small bucket.
If you try to raise it by just pulling on the rope breaks and you die. Found that out recently. We're gonna open the bucket, even though it's already open.
The bucket is open.
Nice. And we're gonna take this gauntlet.
And that's a hand armor thing, right?
Yep, big metal glove thing.
Ah, the gauntlet is in hand.
Like with the Knights of Yol. Alright, we have the gauntlet in hand. No pun intended. Or, well, it was kind of intended.
I think it was.
Just a little bit.
A little bit.
And this guy, in true biblical fashion,
What do you want to use this on?
we're going to take our sling and shoot it right at your eyes, bro.
Yeet! As soon as you start twirling the sling, a magical influence takes over your body. You cry out
Death to the Philistine!
and release the stone. Bullseye!
Little David and Goliath reference there.
Little Beyblade reference.
And if you're a fan of the movie Zombieland, you know, double tap.
Double tap. You drive the sword deep into the Cyclops. Blood pours out of the wound and onto the grass.
If you don't use the sword on him and you just sling him, if you ever have to come back here, he'll still be alive. So
Because you just knocked him unconscious. You didn't kill him.
right, so
Right. Double tap.
it's up to you if you actually want to kill him. You've got 5 stones to work with in that cave, but
If you collected 5 stones.
I only collected 2.
Right.
Hey, looking on the wall there's a torch. I'm gonna
Torch, 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 torch. It's a long, drafty hallway. Torches in hand.
And we actually need to light a torch.
Yep.
Back down to use. One criticism I do have about this game is there should be a button shortcut that just takes you straight to that bottom menu.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to scroll all the way down.
Do you feel like there were maybe better programmed NES games of this time?
Of this type,
Yes.
honestly, this is about as good as it gets. There's some other point and click ones that they're worth a playthrough, but honestly, they just don't operate as smoothly as this one does.
Right, right.
All right, we're gonna go in this first room here.
You seem to be wasting your time.
Yeah,
You stand in a small library.
neato. We're going to open the desk first.
The desk is open.
We're gonna open these scrolls. More burritos. Hiding burritos in your desk for later.
The burrito's open. Your hands begin to sweat because of your extreme excitement.
Lands under the heavens, the key to the world, Terra Tarak!
Whoa.
You've learned one magic spell. As the spell was chanted, the scroll quickly vanished. And we'll open the other burrito. Gotta be thorough. You've read the scroll. To move the sun from far to near, light is what the darkness fears. Instantum illumina.
Whoa.
Yeah, hopefully I don't stumble on that when I'm actually incanting it, because,
Right, isn't that, like, kind of a thing, too? If you screw up your spell, like, it just kind of backfires on you?
Alright, and we'll take the key.
The key's in hand.
We'll take those glasses.
The glasses is in hand.
And we are going to...
What odd behavior for such a brave warrior.
I'm just trying to use myself, man. We're gonna go back to those glasses. There they are. Yep.
What do you want to use this on?
I don't. I want to use that.
What do you want to use this on?
I want to use that on myself.
You try the glasses on, and they fit perfectly. You can see very well.
I guess I needed glasses after all. And we're going to use those glasses to take a peeper at this book.
Take a look at this book. Why, with these glasses, you can understand and read what you could not before.
The light grows faint, the path winds round. Where life is lost, wisdom is found. The seed of the dream, for the evil is free. Where the sword is hung, he must place the key. A bridge to from, amidst burning death, a demon to guard. They're really bad at those last rhymes, just kind of drop right off there.
It's like, yeah. Oh.
Motari riseth. Is that what the kids are calling it these days? Oh man, my Motari riseth.
Yeah.
You've learned one magic spell. As the spell was chanted, the book quickly vanished. And there's a couple more things that we are going to take in this room. The map.
The map is in hand.
The map.
The skull is in hand.
We'll take the skull. And there's another one of those little things on the wall. So we have one gem left. Where is that? Be the red gem. Red keyhole.
What do you want to use this on?
I want to use this on this hole.
Get in the hole.
Stick it right in the hole.
The bookcase slowly slides away to reveal a hidden passageway.
This room is dominated by a large fireplace set into a brick wall. First thing I want to do, because why not, start a fire.
What do you want to use this on?
On the firewood.
On the fire.
On the firewood.
You torch the firewood. The fire starts burning, adding warmth to the room.
That's nice. That's very, very nice and cozy. That's really nice.
Lo-fi beats.
I could just like hang out in here forever. Nice fire. I'm gonna take pretty much anything that's not nailed down here.
The poker's in hand.
And you got this like orb thing?
It is a globe mounted on a stand for display. It shows all the known lands. Looking closely, you can see a seam along the equator, the middle of the globe.
We did just get a spell that says it's the key to the world.
And Terra is world.
The spell was chanted, Terra to rock! A large crack appears around the equator of the globe. Hey. It is literally the key to the world.
Yep. Blah. The globe is open.
Waka.
Waka, 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 waka.
And we're going to take the key.
The key's in hand.
And we're going to take the bottle.
The bottle is in hand.
Now they say bottle, but they're actually potions. There's like potions in the bottles. And I've yet to use one, but these will come in much later. Alright, there we're done with this room. Let's go back to that hallway.
The bookcase in front of you is full of books.
That's probably a logical place for books to be.
It's a long, drafty hallway with one flight of stairs and several open passages.
So we're going to go down the second door.
It smells like a kennel in here, and there are no windows through which to circulate fresh air. Oh.
Ew.
Ugh. Poop.
And
an animal smell.
I wonder why it smells like a kennel in here. Maybe it's because of this guy. You remove the latch and a mutated dog pounces on you. Looks like the doctor put something strange in the dog's water. Before you can do anything else, the mutation quickly rips you apart. It's a sad thing your adventures have ended here.
Continue.
Let's try that again. Let's not open the door. Yes, it smells like a candle and blah blah blah. There's test tubes and bottles. There's a horseshoe on the mantle.
What's this? What's this?
First thing we're gonna do, and how would you even know this was here?
How would you know? Because again, it's like off gray. There's no like yellow or red to like signify, maybe this is a thing.
The water's in hand.
The stone descends back into place.
Hopefully I took my hand out of there first. We're gonna pick up the test tube. I can't take it. Just can't take it. We're gonna pick up bottle 4, and we're gonna take this horseshoe, which apparently is a horseshoe.
The horseshoe is in hand.
My mistake. It is a horseshoe.
Horseshoe.
Very important distinction.
Yes. You can't take it.
I can't take it. Just can't take it. Oh, that's nice.
You stand in a small garden. The only sound is of falling water in the night.
I really want that flute. I want it. I really do. So let's just take it. Let's just take the flute.
As you reach for the flute, you touch the water and pain explodes through your hand!
Oh, snap!
The water is extremely acidic and obviously not good for drinking.
But I didn't die. That's the plus. Okay, so we did bring some protective PPE with us. We're gonna put that gauntlet on.
What do you want to use it on?
Myself, please.
You place the gauntlet on your hand. It feels like it was made just for you.
I'm finding a lot of things in this dungeon that fit perfectly. It's
bulky and...
It's a little weird. Yeah, other than the cloak, but I figure that was probably the wizard's cloak.
Yeah.
The old guy under the flaming bridge. And we don't need to use, we need to take.
Take the flute!
I'm gonna take that flute.
Flute.
Flirt.
By using the silver gauntlet, you remove the flute easily. The sound of the water splashing is music to your ears. The acidic water.
It's so lovely. I mean, yes, it burns, but it sounds nice.
So there's a little thing with the...
Yeah, the flute actually contains a little Easter egg.
So let's take a listen here.
Let's listen.
The sound of the flute is very pretty indeed. It seems like you wake from a dream only to find a hole in the tree. Is it real? The flute's music is like magic. But...
So, the Easter egg we were talking about, that little tune for the flute is actually a snippet of a song from Kemco's other point-and-click game called Deja Vu.
Which we recommend.
Heavily recommend. It plays just like Shadowgate. It's a little bit jankier. Shadowgate does have a little bit better controls, but Deja Vu definitely wins in the soundtrack department. It's got just a killer soundtrack.
Like if you're into a detective noir, you've lost your memory, bound and gagged people and drugs and crazy mysteries.
Yeah, it's you wake up in a bathroom and can't remember who you are or what you're doing, and you have to solve the mystery, and the very 1930s detective private eye type thing.
So
I'm gonna just play that again because that's just...
Yeah, let's play it again because it's an earwig too.
Fun little Easter egg. We were playing this game recently and I got this flute and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's...
Like, wait a minute.
That's Deja Vu.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Yep. So how are you feeling?
I think this is a pretty good stopping point. From here, the game kind of takes a turn from just collecting items and finding passageways to finding important items and using keys and solving puzzles. So that is going to probably be a good...
stopping point to...
This will be a really good stopping point. We've reached the Castle Shadowgate. We've made it through the dungeon.
Final thoughts.
I still think this game, even though it's point and click, still holds up. It still makes you think. If you don't know where to go, it can be a real challenge to solve the mystery of what item you need to use or what mechanic you need to use. It really just makes you think.
Yeah.
And if you like difficult games, this is a very difficult game.
If you want to be punished.
If
No
you-
kink shame.
If you like the
If
punishment.
you like punishment. No, I think this game, it'd be really good for older kids. I think for like 10 and up.
Definitely. Or like teenagers.
Teenagers.
If they can like handle the attention span. Because it's a longer game. You can probably complete it in a couple hours. But not on your first run through.
You're
No.
gonna die a lot.
A lot.
But the story's good. The music's pretty decent.
It's not as strong as Deja Vu. Again, check that game out. But it's still got a pretty decent soundtrack.
The controls are kind of janky. I feel like, I don't know how you would have programmed it better. Maybe just the movement piece of it.
Yeah, if I could just, like, if you could press select and have your little cursor pop down to this bottom here,
Yeah.
that would save a lot of time other than just having to drag it across and drag it across. Like,
So do you feel like, as old as this game is, do you feel like it holds up?
I think so. And as far as, like, an NES game, graphics are very decent.
Yeah.
Especially for a point-and-click game like this.
Right.
Pretty hard to find one that looks as quote-unquote realistic as this one does.
Indeed. Great.
Awesome. Well, I hope you liked our little playthrough of Shadowgate. We'll probably be coming back to this sometime in the future, so we can see the rest of the castle. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. And we will see you on the next one. Bye-bye!
Bye 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 bye. Na na dun, ba da dun, da da, ba da na 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 na. Na na da 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 da.
Are you getting it?